Cats have long been notorious for being stone-hearted with a lone ranger personality. It's a running gag, really. Your dog greets you with hugs and kisses while your cat plots your murder. It was humorous for a while until people actually started to believe it as a fact. Let this be the video to tell you once and for all that cats are absolute sweethearts. When was the last time your cat came up to you asking for help? Odds are you probably can't remember. Do cats ever ask for help? Yes they do. In today's video, we're looking at 10 ways cats come up to their humans and ask for help. From meows to aggressive stares, here are all the ways your feline friend asks for assistance. Number 10. Peeing over your possessions. You'd think that a cat that pees all over the sofa or your bed is doing so just to spite you. You couldn't be any further from the truth. Cats are creatures of habit. If you've litter trained your cat, then there's absolutely no chance they'd pee anywhere besides in their litter box. That is, unless they're asking for help. How does peeing over your possessions translate as wanting help? Well, recall that your cat can't break character until they're absolutely forced to do so. In this case, your cat might have a urinary tract infection that causes discomfort when they pee. Now your cat can't grasp the concept of kidney stones. But what they can understand is that every time they pee in their litter box, they feel a burning sensation. The litter box therefore becomes the culprit in their eyes. Likewise, if your pet has been peeing blood for some time, they start peeing where they know you'll look, that is, your bed. They'll try to get your attention by literally showing you the problem. Other signs to look out for in cats with kidney stones is dehydration, frequent thirst, and wailing while peeing. Number 9. What does meow mean? The Egyptians, some hundreds of centuries ago, first began to fantasize about a cat's meow. Now we're in the 21st century, yet we can't figure out what the word means. Well, it doesn't mean anything in particular. You might have noticed that adult cats don't ever meow at one another. This eliminates the possibility of a meow being a form of communication between cats. Which leaves us with one thing. It's a form of communication with humans. The meow is what cats use to talk to humans, and it could mean an array of things, from feeding me to bathing me to helping me. Regarding the latter, when a cat is asking for help, the way they meow becomes significantly different. Your cat will meow a bit louder, somewhat of a wail. They'll do this until they finally get your attention. Number 8. The third eyelid. Cats are pretty amazing. Seriously, they're great. Cats have exceptional skill and the way they function is unlike any other animal. A third eyelid is a pretty common thing for most animals. It keeps dust from getting into their eyes. But have you ever actually seen their third eyelid? You probably haven't, not unless your cat has been asking for help. Cats show their third eyelid when they have an inflammation in their eyes, conjunctivitis, or something got stuck in their eyes. They'll look at you with their third eyelid eyesight, so you'll be able to tell that something is amiss and come to their aid. Number 7. Shifting behavior. If you put your cat's food bowl in the right corner of the room but then move it to the left corner a month later, your cat will probably hiss at you. Cats are creatures of habit. They don't like shifting their behavior or habits for anything. In this case, your cat will pester on to have the food bowl placed back in the right corner again. This doesn't mean that they're fussy, just that they're used to a certain pattern. Now, if your cat shifts their behavior, such as staying inside all the time, sleeping all of the day, or not eating, then there's probably something amiss. As a responsible cat parent, you need to be vigilant and stay on top of things, which in this case would be inspecting shifts in your cat's behavior. Number 6. Water and food intake. Not all cats eat the same amount of food or drink the same amount of water. The notion that cats have the same personality is wholly wrong. Not only are cats different from one another as a whole, they're also different within the same breed too. As a cat parent, you can probably tell which one of your cats eats how much and drinks how much. If your pet suddenly changes their eating and drinking habits, then they might be asking for help. Cats can't speak, but what they do is show you with their behaviors that something is wrong and that they need assistance. A cat that isn't eating or drinking might have something lodged into their esophagus, stones in their urethra, or possibly a tumor in their digestive tract. Whatever the case might be, if you notice your cat shifting their patterns and it goes on for more than a week, you better be calling the vet. Number 5. Anger and aggression. Contrary to popular belief, cats aren't really prone to anger outbursts. Sure, they might seem like they're annoyed, but this isn't because of their mood, unless of course you mess something up. Anger and aggression only comes up when your cat wants your attention. It's not like they come up to you and straight away ask you to take them to the vet. They'll try showing you with their behavior and little signs here and there. If your cat is angry, it might mean that they've tried getting your attention one way or another in the past few days, but you didn't notice, and now they're mad. Number 4. Tail tucked away. Tail language is an actual thing. It's the easiest and most efficient way to communicate with your kitty. Cats can make various shapes with their tails. They can raise them over their heads or lower them down and tuck them away. Some signs mean they're trying to thank you, but others mean they're trying to get your attention and ask for your assistance. If you notice your pet has been lying down in a fetal position with their tail tucked beneath them, you might want to consider helping them. This tail sign often indicates that something is wrong and you need to help them. What could it be? Maybe they're in a triggering environment, or maybe they're anxious over something, maybe they're hurt, or a plethora of other things. Number 3. Tapping you with their paws. If you need someone's attention, what do? You walk over to them and tap them on the shoulder. That's the simplest way to get their attention. Your cat probably does the same. They don't have hands and they definitely can't come up to you that high. What they do instead is come to your face when you're lying down and tap your face with their paw. You might think that they're trying to hurt you, but all they're really trying to do is get your attention. You'll notice that the way they tap you is not aggressive and it's not hurtful. It's more like a polite little tap followed by a meow. Get up and help. Number 2. Following you everywhere. Cats that are attached to you, as in the ones that you see as their parent, will follow you around everywhere. They do this because they associate you with comfort, or they might just be asking for seconds at dinner time. But what happens when a cat follows you around everywhere and is meowing all the while you're at it? It means they're trying to get you to help them. Again, they see you as someone who's responsible for their comfort and therefore want to be able to get your attention, so you'll get up and help them. Number 1. Identifying a diabetic cat. Diabetes is a multifactorial disease that often manifests itself in 3 ways: polyuria, polydipsia, and polyphagia, which translates as increased urination, increased thirst, and increased hunger. All 3 of them combine to telltale signs of diabetics. Humans and animals are all prone to diabetes. A diabetic cat is actually pretty common, more than any other domesticated animals. Identifying a diabetic cat early on is also important because if you let their condition go on unnoticed, it becomes uncontrolled diabetes. Your cat might end up going blind or losing a limb. Alright, what are some ways your cat asks for help? Be sure to let us know in the comments down below. Remember to like this video and subscribe to INFORAMA for more awesome pet content. We'll see you in the next one.